Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into this week's Leadership Minute. So you all know I like to use the word intentional. Be an intentional leader. And at Renergize, we've developed the Intentional Leader Academy, and we now have the Intentional Leader podcast. And you can find that on your podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find that on YouTube now. And when I look at these different things about being intentional, people wonder, is it just a catchphrase or is there something real behind it? And here's what I found. In our coaching and our work with people, and even in my own life, if we are not absolutely intentional, we miss out on incredible opportunities. Now, you can have incredible things happening in your life even if you're not intentional, but when you are intentional, even more of those things happen. In the leadership perspective, we say to be intentional in everything, intentional in your conversations, intentional in how you're developing your people, intentional with the strategy. And really that whole idea of being intentional is, how can I set myself and others and my organization up for success? But in order to be intentional, we actually have to take some time to think and to process and to develop and say, what if and how can and what's next, and seeing where those things lie. The problem is we live in a world today where we can't really control what's going to be happening next. We can't control how people are going to receive things and respond to things. But you don't have to be in control. You just have to be intentional. You don't control the outcome of a lot of things in life, but you do control your approach to them. So I want to challenge you to be intentional. And I want to challenge you to be disciplined. And I want to challenge you to just really go after things. And, in some senses, people talk about risk. And am I at a place in my life where I can take a big risk, a medium risk, a small risk, or maybe I'm at a place where I can't take any risk at all? Risk is a part of life. And honestly, sometimes taking no risks can be the riskiest thing you do, because then you abdicate to everybody else. Be intentional, be disciplined, take some calculated risks, take control of your leadership and the impact that you want to have, and watch incredible things happen. If you want more insights and ideas on how to do that, reach out to us at info@renigize.com. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Leadership Minute. God bless.